Before getting into the video, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get notified every time we upload a video. Welcome back everyone. Since the installation part is complete, you know all about it. Let us get our hands in Python. Following the ritual, let us try to write our first Python program, that is printing hello world. So how you gonna print it is very simple, very basic. Start by writing print, then open braces, then inside it put the quotes, and in the quotes write whatever you want to print on your screen. Right now we want to print hello world, so we'll write hello world. Now just write it and press enter, and you can see that we get the output as hello world. There is no criteria of using only double quotes. You can either use single quote, double quote, or even triple quotes. There is no such restrictions. In this example, hello world is the string. Now, what specifically strings are in Python? Strings are basically the collection of characters that are inside the double quote, single quote, or triple quote, whatsoever it is. A string enclosed in single quotes may include double quote marks and vice versa. Let's suppose we want to print hello world world and the center one is enclosed in single quotes. So let's see what is the output. By pressing enter we get hello world world. Okay, so there is nothing new about it. But yeah, we can use double quotation mark inside a single quotation and vice versa. So what we can do is, like, if we want to print hello enclosed in single quotes and then world, and then that is also inside a single quote. By pressing enter we get invalid syntax. Here what happens is the interpreter is not able to recognize what we have given input as a syntax because it does not matches with the actual syntax written inside the interpreter. So what we will do is we'll just follow the convention, and now let us move to escape sequence. Now what are escape sequence? Now suppose we want to write print I learned Python. Now here the apostrophe is creating a trouble. So how we are going to print it? Only thing you're gonna do is just put a backslash before this single quote and press enter. See, we got it. In the same way we can print single quote, single double quote and backslashes. Just put a backslash before whatever you want to print, which includes single quote, double quote, or a backslash. Here, the backslash character has a special meaning. The character sequence backslash n serves as a line feed character and transfers the print control to the beginning of the next line. The character sequence like slash n, slash t, slash b, these are all called escape sequence, where slash t stands for tab and slash b stands for backspace. Now we can try it by an example. Let's say we want to print line A backslash n line B, and by pressing enter you can see that line A is printed and then in the next line B is printed. Similarly, if we wish to have a tab between line A and line B, we can simply write print line A slash T then line B, and by pressing enter you can see there's a space between line A and line B. That's a huge space. Now if you want to erase a character you can simply use backspace, but in Python it is done by using slash b. Yeah, obviously we can manually do it by pressing backspace on the keyboard, but for our understanding let us take an example. Let us suppose we have written 3 L's in hello and we just want to delete 1 L. So we are using slash b here, and by pressing enter we are getting HELLO. Now we know how to use escape sequences slash n, slash b, and slash t, and how to print the apostrophe. You can just try to print backslash. It is very simple. You can just try it out. I'll leave it in the description. Okay, so let us know something about comments in Python. So yeah, comments is a basic word. Like we do comments on social media the same way. in our Python program, we can comment. These type of comments are just for user reference and it has nothing to do with the Python program. But there is a specific syntax for it. We have to use hashtag. Hashtag, yes, hashtag that you use on Instagrams and all. So that hashtag is used for commenting out a specific line. It will comment out the whole line. And then if you want to continue the Python program, you will have to switch on the next line. But the disadvantage in this type of commenting is that you have to comment out every statement that you want to comment. So yeah, you can just use hashtag and comment out a particular statement. Now switching back to raw strings. What are raw strings? We just have studied about escape sequence. The disadvantage of escape sequence is that you can just not simply write backslashes. You will have to specify every time double backslashes in order to print one backslash. So what this raw string or this R syntax in Python represents is you can just simply print whatever is written inside a single quote or double quote without specifying any backslash or whatever escape sequence it is. Without specifying any escape sequence. Like you can just simply print slash n as it is written. Like we can print line A backslash and line B as it is without converting that slash n into new line. Now, how is it used? Just simply write print r, then started with double quotes, write line A backslash and line B and C. By pressing enter, we see that it is printing the same thing written inside as it is without considering the backslash. So now we know what is print statement, what are strings, what are escape sequence, raw strings, and comments in Python. Now let us switch to some arithmetic operations in Python. Like there is no rocket science in it. You can just write 2 plus 3 and press enter, you'll get 5. Then these are basic operators, arithmetic operators that are being used in Python as it is, and there is no syntax specified for them. So you can just write print 3 into 5 and it will give output as 15. Besides all these operator plus minus multiplication division, we have modulus, exponent, integer division, and this division is not considered normal division, it is float division. That is, if you give 4 divided by 2, you get 2.0, not simply 2. If you wanna specifically get 2, what you are going to do is you are going to use integer division so that it will give output as an integer value. So if you are going to use it, just type 5 double slash, integer division 2, and it is giving you 2, not 2.5, just because it is integer division. That makes sense. Now how are we going to use exponent? Switching to exponents, we can simply convert the powers into exponents by typing double stars or by using double stars. Now, how are we going to get output from it? So, we know that 2 part 3 is 8. We'll type 2 star star 3 and press enter. See, you get 8. Now, similarly, you can perform this operation on higher powers. That is up to you. Now let us switch to modulus operation. In simple words, modulus is the remainder. So what is 27 modulus 5? Press enter, we get 2. So yeah, this is how it works. These are all simple arithmetic operations that can be performed in Python. Additionally, there is a function called the round function. The round function, as the name suggests, returns a floating point number that is rounded version of the specified number with the specified number of decimals. The default number of decimal is 0, meaning that the function will return the nearest integer. Now, how we are going to use this round function? It is pretty simple. What you need to do is you just write round and then specify the number. For example, if you want to write 2 power 0.5, which is some decimal value, and we want to round this value up to 4 decimal numbers. So yeah, we'll write 4 after that. This is basically the syntax of this. Round then the value and specify the number of decimals up to which you want to round. And then we have to print this. So we'll write this print command and just press Control and Enter. So we get this value, yeah. You can just try experimenting on it. You can try more complex things in it, and we will switch to more complex operations in the next tutorial. If you like this video, hit the like button, drop your queries in the comment section below, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.